one of the reasons we are so creative and inventive is because we are pluralist, tolerant, open societies where we debate with each other, we argue with each other.
That's British Prime Minister David Cameron, and he's got his knickers in a twist about pornography online. So much so that he's just demanded that internet service providers in the UK block a slew of content he believes is, quote, extreme and revolting. A lot of this content lies in the so-called deep web, and the trouble is a good number of people in Britain and around the world believe this new censorship is about much more than sex. So Vocativ went to London to uncover the consequences of a government's attempt to restrict freedom in the far reaches of the internet.
I think this issue is something that's so much wider than just niche kinds of pornography. I think it's wider than pornography itself. It's, you know, this is about the freedom of the internet.
And this is what gets people really nervous. In just the last year, Vocativ analysts have found at least 1,000 sites which have been blocked. Some of them have nothing to do with porn. No one knows the exact number or specifically what made them objectionable.
Calling it the porn filter is problematic in itself because it's a lot more than just porn that's being filtered out. Various sites, I mean already LGBT sites, things to do with feminist activism, political activism, they're gradually being filtered out, and anybody who comes forward and says this is wrong, people say, oh what, you know, you want to watch porn then, you want to watch violent porn, you want to watch this, you want to watch that, and it's seen as somehow indefensible.
But not everyone is against the filter.
If BDSM sites are being targeted, it may be the fact that they are too violent, because we do have laws that would restrict pornography when sex is linked with violence, because it's been found that that in itself is very harmful.
Pornography can be a concerning issue, but you can't attempt to answer these things by censorship. Censorship is a deeply patronising and highly ineffective social intervention.
It's not that they want to necessarily censor porn itself, they are kind of rehearsing on us to try to introduce censorship not only in porn and adult content but on everything on the internet, just censorship of the internet as a whole. And you know, that is a very, very good way of silencing people that they think are operating in the margins of society.
The government needs to help parents, and I think in a civilised society you've got to help parents to raise healthy children.
You don't need to be important to the government today. It may be that you become important to the government in the future. And if you don't have the right to privacy, you really don't have full freedom of action.